Hey guys, welcome back to the second stream of the night because we are building what was supposed to be like an older style bomber. But we are actually building a B2 because I was like, that would be kind of sick. And I really want to see if I have the potential to build it. And this is Russell. He believes in me. He has been let free if you watched the last stream because, he was gonna get killed by a tsunami. That's the plan we used to save him. He's only got minimum damage. But yeah, it's okay. So, we are going to pretty much just take this thing back to the workshop. Yeah, if you haven't seen the past series we've had on building the Sky Fortress, here it is. Here's the giant Sky Fortress we built. Pretty cool looking, really cool actually. It's supposed to be a sea plane. Clearly didn't work out very well, as you saw from when we saw it in the water. But that's fine. So, we are going to set a whole new build. Wow, okay. Is this wide enough? I mean, I've learned that my ways of building are kind of smaller than how other people build jets and bombers and stuff in this game. Like, I'm a little bit small. I think a lot of people could agree with me, though. Like, I build a little bit smaller than what they build, I feel like. I mean, maybe, possibly. I don't know what I'm doing here, okay? So if this looks a little off around the edges in the beginning, I'm seriously, this is my first time building one of these in this game. Like, I've had no experience building one of these planes in this game. I have no clue how I want it to look. I have a picture. I don't think it's going to help really much, but here's what I got. Also, I said Google, but this is clearly not Google. I don't quite get why it's so complicated. Just put me in Google. Seriously, like, I can't. So it's like it goes down into the middle. That's gonna suck. Oh my gosh, this is gonna suck so much. Okay, I mean, thanks for the picture, but no thanks too, because I don't know how I'm gonna do this. There. Okay. Okay, so let's say it's flat. Pretty much in the middle, and then it just spreads out slowly. Holy cow. It looks cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I just want to check something with the jet engine, because I don't know, I haven't been 100% on this. Jet engine, what are the, like... Yeah, okay. There's no flat ones. We can make it work. We can make our own little, like, flat exhaust. Because if I know anything about B2, they don't have, like, circular exhausts, I guess you could call them. So, we're gonna leave this on. We're gonna... How do you move to the side? Okay, we're gonna have to grab it here. Okay, Oh, well, that's not over. There's a B1, which we're not building the B1. Okay. Where is it? Look, what's it? Can I see the freaking plane from the back, please? Like, okay, I know the front's cool and all, but I need to see the back. I can't. What is this? I want to see the back, not just the front. Like, seriously, what is that? Look, perfect, perfect. Thank you for being different. Look at this. That is no ordinary exhaust. See how it's like flat and like pointy? That's what we gotta recreate. And it's pointy on the wings too. So in that case, I shouldn't suck at building these because my wings always look stupid, and they probably look like this sometimes if I really built them how I wanted to build them. But I forced myself to build it the one way. Okay, so we are gonna be working. I'm really excited to start working on this build. I feel like this is gonna be my favorite one yet. Here's gonna be the landing gear. See, I've had experience with planes now, so I know kind of what I want them to look like. Okay. So, we're gonna go get pivots out. Pivots, yeah. Pivots. Okay, we're gonna actually put it right there, because we don't need altitude sensors yet. We're not that far into the build like we were. We want positive to be up. Yeah. Okay, so I'll make it simple to read. Okay. So it gets like lighter gray, I guess you could say. Which, for my air fortress, or sky fortress, or whatever you want to call it, it was more of like a darker pole here for the landing gear and then lighter as the body, but it's gonna be different now. We're gonna get the giant wheel. See, we're just saving these because we're gonna do like the bottom half and maybe the body, and then we're gonna do the engines in the next part, and then we're gonna do the functional stuff. So there was like a little cover. It was like pointy, you know. We all saw the picture. I'm gonna see if I can nail this, okay? I'm gonna see if I can nail like a good point thing here, like a good like mimic, you know what I mean, of what it kind of looked like. Okay, I just might have to do something here. I might have to cut this up a little bit because I don't think this is that. It's not gonna be that long. It's probably not even gonna be that long. Seriously, this landing gears look extremely stubby compared to how big I was expecting it to be. What? Oh my gosh! I didn't know it saved stuff from other builds. Holy cow! Wow, I didn't know it saved stuff from other builds like that. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, I'll remember that in case I have something on one build I want to implement on another. Okay, never mind. That's extremely stubby. Okay. Maybe they are. I don't know. But that was way too stubby. Okay. Oh, oops. We probably could have kept it like that, but I don't want to. I don't want to, like, do anything extra here. Okay. What I really want to do right now is just generally test if this works before we really put all the special fancy stuff in, which we don't necessarily need first off, like right off the bat. So what we're gonna do is pretty much just, we don't really need energy, we'll just put infinite energy on right now. We just need a lever, or a throttle. This is obviously not, this is gonna be, not permanent. I mean, like, really, that's not gonna be permanent either, just put one. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna sit you there. Then we're gonna spawn. Then we're gonna go here. Then we're gonna go infinite electric fuel and infinite ammo. Just so you know. Well, we've mastered the bomb part. Do B2s have missiles? I don't think so. I think it's bombs and bombs. Wow. Okay, that was wow. Free table builds, everyone. You know, like, if you ever wanted a new table, I'll build it for you. See, mine are very, very, very strong. I mean, seriously, you just saw that durability right there. Okay. So now that I know the wheels can warp through stuff, I'm kind of confused about this. But I think I got an idea, which might make it look a little weird because I don't really know how I'm going to pull this off otherwise. Boom. Okay. Maybe, what the heck is that? You'll see what I'm doing. Okay. So what we're going to do, maybe we didn't hit that Stumpy. Maybe I was incorrect. Okay. Clear content, expand. Okay, we're gonna go to there, and then we're gonna go down, like that, I guess. I don't really know. Okay, just drag that over by 2, paste, and again, we don't have that long of a, you know, landing gears, so I don't quite know if I like it that way. Okay, so we're gonna clear content. Gonna pretty much just do the same thing and just scoot it up one more. Paste, okay. Merge you with you, okay. This might take a little bit to, like, nail. Speaking of, this is gonna look really big, so what I'm gonna do also is just cut that off and cut that off. Boom. Look at that. Clean. Okay. And what we're gonna do now is just test it again. Okay, again, we don't need two. We just need one. I don't know why you have to put two. But to be fair, I kind of do know why, because you're programmed to do it. But please, I don't want to turn you off because I'm gonna forget to turn you back on. And then by the time I remember, I'm gonna like mess. I'm gonna take like beyond longer than I needed to. I love it. I love it. But I wanna. Okay, I'll show you what I wanna do. I wanna cut one more off. Okay, I know I'm like cutting a lot of stuff off here, and then what I'm gonna do is just do that. Boom. So actually, well, no, undo that. We just wanna connect you to that. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is just okay. This okay. We're gonna clear. We're gonna drag you back to here. We're gonna hit cut move and then just slide you up on the. See, that's what that'll look like. I feel like that looks pretty good. I'll look at that picture one more time. Or not this one. This one. Look, see, that's what I'm mimicking there. This little fancy stuff. The other two don't have that. They're like things that come off the side. So I'm gonna remember that. Actually, I'm glad I saw it like that. Because I thought that was like a little wall back there or something. And that was just like, I was like, that looks, I don't know how I'm gonna mimic that. Like, that doesn't even look like that would work in real life. I was like, oh, that's why. I was like, where's the wheel coming out from? Because it ain't thick enough for it to just levitate down like a mystical thing. Okay. Yeah, wow. We are live, okay. So I should have checked the comments in the last stream. I don't think there were though. Were there? I don't know. I could open. No, I can't open YouTube. Well, actually, oh wow, you already did open YouTube. Well, no, not really needing that though. You don't really technically have to look. Well, look. I'll look later, probably. Because I don't think there were. I mean, if I remember correctly, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Wait, what was I wanted? What? Yeah, okay. Make sure everything's correct. Okay, yes, and spawn. Didn't fall, didn't fall, didn't fall, and then positive. Okay. That's perfect. So we're gonna go pretty much, this is gonna be a final plane, okay? Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is just a thin line down to there. We're going to put a, like that, and then just two, like that. Oh, that's the extra thing, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. I was about to say, hope something doesn't add up here. Yeah, that's what doesn't add up here. Okay. So that, yeah, that would actually work. Okay, let's go. Okay. Who is ready for the mystical, magical, and all cool, ickle thing to happen here? Okay. And here we are with that. I mean, okay, there's a way to weasel out of this, okay? Oh my gosh. The fact that I didn't catch on to that scene was kind of funny. Okay, yeah, what was I gonna do again? Yes. Okay, we're gonna go down by 2. Look at that. We're gonna weasel out of this real quick. Okay, we're gonna slip that in like that. Okay, see, that's cool. I don't want to do this, though. That's the thing. I don't... We need to go up. We only need to go down by 1, technically. But the thing is, it'll still make it look not as cool. Actually, no, I think it'll make it look just as cool, actually. If I'm not gonna lie here. Besides, it's cool either way, so... I don't quite... Okay. So that looks about good. Now we got to start going up, so that's when I'm gonna look not as excited. Okay, so we're gonna hit spawn. No, not yet. Okay, I almost forgot. Okay, you know, it probably would have been intelligent to just genuinely think before I did this, because look, I did not add any of this. And I was like, oh yeah, we can spawn it now. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no. There. No. Okay. We just started building. And you sending more tsunamis at me. Like, seriously, chill out. Clean. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is actually kind of good. We technically don't have to hide the wheel. But should we? That's my question. Should we hide the wheel? I don't know. I feel like we should hide the wheel. But, I don't know. Maybe the plane can live without the wheel being hid. I don't know. Maybe we should hide the wheel. I don't know. We'll have to see how the structural build of the plane looks. And that siren's going to get really annoying really fast. Yeah, structural build. Okay. So I pretty much was just thinking about this while I was setting up the stream. Because I took a look at the picture. And obviously that's not going to stay the same, but took a look at the picture and all that, and I was like, okay, this could work. So we go like that. Let's take another little sneak peek of the picture just so I can get a refresh. And it keeps going up. Here's where it's gonna get screwy. Real screwy. This is where we're not gonna leave this mode in for a good hot second, because we're gonna have to expand this all the way out to not really that far, but I'd say about there. That's pretty good. I don't know how tall I want it to be. I'm not quite sure. I think we should go like to there. I think that's a good length for it. That's pretty big. I mean, that's bigger than I want it to be. Actually, I don't know. Is it? I feel like I said, my building scale is kind of small. That's huge. Okay. So just imagine a wingspan to that, pretty much. Okay. So just imagine this wingspan. Okay. That long, pretty much. I make, again, like I said, my building strategics are kind of small compared to the other Stoneworks people. Like, their jets are beyond bigger than my jets. I'm like, am I just dumb? Am I just making my stuff really small? So I'm kind of like I'm gonna turn to like a Stoneworks building now. Make stuff big. I think that's too big. I swear, that looks huge. That looks too big. Like, can we cut, like, I don't know, 3 off maybe? I feel like that would be okay for me. I mean, I was actually thinking of like 1 more, but we'll see how it looks. I feel like I like that. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, I don't know how I want to do this. I pretty much am building, like, the fun of a plane .2. I don't like saying that, but I kind of am. Okay. So I'm wondering if no, of course you don't. Why would you? That's the trick. It's not supposed to go how you were hoping it to. It's supposed to go the complete opposite. Make you sad make you question, why did I decide to build this exact plane at this exact time, at this exact second, in this exact moment? Okay, it's supposed to make you question, and that's what it's doing. Kind of want to go in though. Don't you? I feel like, also again, I feel like that's a little too aggressive. How do I make it go in again? Like, past me, tell skill. What? Past me, tell skill. Yeah, past me, better tell skill. Okay, like that. But that doesn't really help. There, like that, pretty much. Okay. Now, will you stop being a little annoying thing and do what I'm asking you to do? You would be there. Oh, that's gonna suck. I think possibly, maybe not. Like that, pretty much. Okay. So, let's see how the... Okay, what are we gonna do again? Oh, we were working on landing gears, but I kind of got distracted by that, so... Okay, let's see. So, I was thinking about... Oh, wow, this is gonna look really weird. Because this needs to go up and out. Oh. My goodness, this is gonna be ridiculously ridiculous. So, technically, let's just see. We go to... Okay. Let's say we go to, okay. We put one of these on top, okay? I'm gonna have to put a bunch of new strategies that I'm not used to trying to put in here. Pretty much like that. Cut that off there and just do the same and overlap it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I think you might be able to see what I'm digging in for here. You know, like that. Okay, and then overlap it by one. Okay. Then go one. I'm gonna need this a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that up there now. Okay. Put one. This is all trial and error, so if you are building this, like, off of me, just expect me to undo a lot of stuff. Okay? No. I don't know. We could keep doing that, but I think that's too aggressive. Maybe not. I don't know. I kind of like that. I'm kind of digging that. I don't know why. I feel like that's aggressive, though. Like, at those moments where I'm like, that's way too aggressive. And those moments where I'm like, that actually looks kind of good. Like, look at that. Holy cow, I can kind of see that. Okay. So, like, here's where I want the landing gear. Like, I mean, can we get, like, the side profile of the plane, you know? Side profile, please. With the landing gear down, please. Co-pilot? Well, guess what? Co-pilot needs to be a better pilot, because how do you have every kind of, like, angle of the plane but the side profile of it with the landing gear down? Seriously. Co-pilot. I'm gonna fire you. Okay. What the... Does it actually have, like, a free... Like, a tripled back wheel? I don't trust that. I don't. I don't trust it. It's double. The single double. It's like way on the front, actually. That's like way up on the front. I mean, like... You haven't made the point yet, technically, so I don't know where the front even is. Like, oh my goodness. I was like, I thought I was upside down, but I was right side up. That's what's so trippy about that. When Sturmix chunks your camera like that, you don't know... You just don't know. Like, you don't know if you're right side up, you don't know if you're upside down, so then you're, like, swirling your camera around, like, where the heck am I? And actually, you know, you're upside down, and you were originally right side up, and you're like, oh, that sucks. And, like, literally, it does suck. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so if you are building this for a tutorial, just beware. I would click on another video if you're building this for a tutorial, because this would be your worst nightmare, pretty much. Okay, like, see, this is also your worst nightmare, pretty much. Watching me spin this for 10 solid minutes. 10 minutes straight, pretty much. Okay, so this is where it gets to, like, the like, oh, point. Like, you're just sitting there, you're like, oh. Perfect description, by the way. I literally am, that's exactly what I'm going for right now. I'm just going for, like, a oh situation. So, what if we, this is off of what if here. Is it too late to do that? I mean, technically not. Oh yeah, it would be. We can't make it uneven. Why should I be uneven? You want it to be uneven. So we're not gonna have like a solid point, which maybe that'll be a good thing. I don't know. I hope it's a good thing. See, there's something like that where I just nail it right off the bat, and I'm like, whoa. But then there's like other times where I'm just like spinning it for like 10 straight minutes, and I'm like, like, what? Okay. There, okay. I can kind of see it. A little bit. I mean, I don't really know if I like the flat stuff there, but. Okay, technically we can delete that. Okay. We're gonna cut the front off right there. We're not gonna go any further because I don't know what I want to do any further from that. Because I feel like now what I want to do is build landing gear like I said I wanted to do. Which I really want to move this up now. Now that I look at it, I kind of see why it was a little farther up. Well, I don't really see why it's really farther up. It's how it's built. I kind of see why I would want to put it further up, you know. Okay, so we're going to go to move cut. And we're just going to drag you way up and paste you right there. And then anything we screwed up, guess what? We're just going to drag you and put you there. And we're going to go boink boink. And then look at that. Tell me that does not look better. What is going on here? Okay, you can not, and you can, that, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. What we want to do now, I would say, is the landing gear. Now that we've moved that one up, I think I want to see it like here. But again, here is my call, my fear, my situation. I wanna see like how they see. Okay, see like they see. So if we look at picture number, who knows what, I don't know. It's this it? Yes. It's like it's going up. Okay, if you couldn't tell, I had to make sure you could tell. It's going up here. So, I'm feeling like a hold up. Like this, pretty much. How long did I make this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. And I think this is extra space, pretty much, so. Oh my goodness. That is not what I wanted to do, but okay. Okay, so these ones don't have the fancy stuff on them, though. Actually, it might have to be longer than 9, so it might have to be like... Let's just do it though, pretty much. I pretty much did that perfectly. That looks pretty good, okay. I could live with that. And then pretty much... Then we can see how that looks. Nope. That would be collision, pretty much. Look, see? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, technically, is it really that big of a difference? I mean, seriously. Is it such a big difference I have to literally make it perfect, or it's just incorrect? I don't think so, but I might want to. Just due to the fact that it would be nice to get this thing nailed down. Rather than, yeah, that's not gonna slide. I know it's gonna come back and bite me. I mean, the butt if I don't fix this, so. Too bad, so sad, me. We're doing it again. We're just gonna go ahead, bump you up another, and then that would have been literally perfect. So hey, I was pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty close. Okay, so we were that big. Okay. And we just pretty much hollowed out the middle, like that. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is just chop you off like that. No offense. Okay, we're gonna slide you across like that. Slide you over like that. Okay. You are looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. You're looking like a qualifying B2 if I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, because I built it, like, seriously. Since I built it, it's pretty much like a... Oh my goodness. Hold up, what's going on here? Okay, no, that's good. I mean, somewhat, I guess you could say. I don't think you could really say that's good. Hold up. That's middle, right? I would say so. Okay. So, you could go... So pretty much what you're saying is do that. Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying right now. I want it to be a little bit more straightforward. So plus is down pretty much. That's what that's doing. And then you may be like, okay, that's really nice, you know, like, wow, why would I really care? The reason why you would really care is because we're going to make this look cool. Actually, technically, so, that's not gonna work. that's the problem here. We need to pretty much just do that. And then we're gonna just, that. Yeah, that's it, what I needed to do. Only problem is, we need to nail that there. And the only way to do that is by pretty much going an extra out, and then see, here's where I just question if I'm just genuinely done with this. Because I get it to it should be simple, and then I'd make it very unsimple. If that makes any sense. I mean, unless that's not me. Just me. I don't know. Like, I know what I'm supposed to do, but then I just end up fiddling with it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know. I technically don't know how high I want the thing, because obviously this isn't the one that's lifting up the wheel. This is the one lifting up the dirt for the wheel. But I don't know how high I want the one that's lifting up the wheel. All I know is that I want it to be high enough to where the wheel would fit in here. Do we have the cover to the front one yet? No, we did not. It's gonna suck. Oof. Well, sucks to suck for me. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Okay. So, look at that. That looks slick. That looks clean. I like that. Okay. I can see what I was trying to do. What happened to you? I was like, I can see what I'm trying to do, because the fact how none of this is connected is exactly why I said that. It's literally, that's exactly why I said that. Literally, that all should have been connected. But no, it was not. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Again, great demonstration of me having something that should be super easy into something super difficult. I don't know why. Slide. Okay. Okay, me. Okay, I need to pay attention here. I know we just finished up a build, and I should be technically free for the night, but I really want to build this. And in that case, you need to get over the fact that you want to not build this. And admit that this is cool, and build this. Okay, please. Yes, okay. Finally! This was a pain in the butt, and I hated it very much, but it's fine. Whew. Okay, we technically don't even need you, so I'm just gonna whip you right on out. And there we go, look at that, that's pretty cool. Okay, technically we don't need you even. Technically we really don't need you, but, we still have you. Technically we really don't need you, and you, we, what? So, you're pretty much telling me that you, well, you can go, but you technically shouldn't be a part of this. Okay, neither should you. Okay. So then now, instead of making that stick out, we can actually move. We can actually push you in one and make it look a little bit more civil. Boom. Okay. And then just drag you across like that. Boom. There's the whole thing. Okay. So pretty much we're going to go up one more. And that technically should be enough, I think, to fit the wheel in it. Okay. So this is going to be one big hatch. That's the only problem that I'm seeing. And another problem I am seeing is the fact that we're going to have to dig a hole pretty much like that. And you may be, okay, that's not too bad. It's pretty bad. I mean, you can't actually, I don't know. Maybe not, it's not that bad. Yeah, maybe that's not that bad actually. Never mind. So pretty much you want the starting thing to be plus up. Wait. I have to think. From the angle we're going at, plus needs to be like this. Yeah, this is the simplest way to put it. Okay. I don't quite know. Maybe, possibly. There's a chance, maybe. We're just gonna, do that. Well, actually, technically, no. We want you to go to that. Yeah. Oof, okay. Maybe we do want two of them. Sorry for always telling you, game, that we did not need two of them, because guess what, now we do. So, like, see, there was a reason I was putting them there, and you're over here like, don't do that, don't do that, and I'm like, what? Okay, there we go. You seriously still sending that stupid tsunami? You ought to be out of your mind. If you think that this tsunami will mess me up, okay. Clean, clean, not so clean. Oh my goodness. Can it stand up on its own? Oh my gosh. I was hoping to save it. Okay. That's my fault. I closed it without opening it. Okay, what the? How'd you end up here? How'd you? What the? Who the? What the Harry Potter magic did you get over here for? Let's go check the. Okay, I need to check this real quick. You're supposed to go down. You're supposed to go like, okay. So you're all connected. What happened between here and you poking up for no reason? That's my question. Because you shouldn't technically poke up when you open. Like, okay. You shouldn't poke up how much you do, at least. Like, how much it actually pokes up. It shouldn't poke up that much. So, technically, let's see. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then, oops, wrong one. Landing gears in, and then, okay. So technically, we saw what was the problem there. Maybe this isn't that tall. Maybe we need a little bit taller for the wheels. But this is as high as I can go. I'm not gonna lie. This is literally as high as I can go. We'll be lucky if this will even fit in here. This is extremely tall. I mean, seriously. Hold up. Maybe not. Maybe we don't need to go higher. Hold up. This is kind of my fault. Actually, I don't know. Maybe. No, maybe we do. Okay. I am, again, I warned you, if you're still doing this just to build off of what I'm building. It may look cool, but at the end of the day, you do it at your own risk. That's what I'm saying right now, and if you don't follow it, you're gonna regret it pretty much. Build at your own risk. You can build it, but I mean, it'll take a lot longer than it would to just follow a tutorial that some chill guy will have. I am not gonna lie. I will not lie to you. I would rather go just watch someone else, because I'm sure they'll find a way to make it look even better than the one I'm building. I mean, do people actually make videos on how to build stuff in this game? Like, do they actually? I don't know. I know people are cutting on building stuff like I do, but I don't know, you know. I don't know, maybe. I don't know, maybe people do actually just purposely record themselves building stuff. Well, I would, technically. I mean, if whatever makes your money, technically. I mean, seriously. Yeah, whatever makes your money, I mean, I feel like that's what they would have cut off of. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. And you're like, okay, money, that's cool and all, but I kind of want to do it this way. I don't know. Okay, so we're still going up, which is good. This is where we cut off, okay? So, boom. That's nice. Okay, then we're gonna go here. And then, as you can see, I kind of have like a pattern I do for this. We cut off, we continue, we cut off, we continue, we cut off, we continue. That is the same thing we do all the way. Okay, so wait, actually, that was like before, I think. I don't know. I can't remember if that was correct. I don't know. So we literally just do the same thing up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and we just keep doing that. So it should go up one every time, pretty much. I just skipped this over here, like that. So it should just keep going up by one. So then it's gonna go up over here by one. And then okay, I'm gonna send this in. Oh my goodness, this okay, I think we're gonna end it around there. I feel like that's pretty good, right? I feel like that's good, right? Come on, that has to be good. This is either gonna look really dumb or really dumb, pretty much. That's literally the only way this can go. This can go really dumb or really dumb. I know, I'm really helpful. Only one problem. I don't know really what I'm gonna do from here on out. Am I gonna do that? I guess so, actually. I guess I'm gonna have to just do that all the way. Okay, so we're gonna just cut it right there. I guess. I don't really know. That's as tall as it'll get. Okay. That looks good, actually, I feel like. I don't know. We'll see how we pull this off, okay? We'll see how we pull this off. Okay, we'll need the whatever you call that thing, this thing, like inversive pyramid or whatever they call it in this game. I don't really know. I don't really care. All I care about is if it's here and it helps me. That's really all I care about. I know very important things to care about. If it is here and if it helps me, that is the focuses of my usage things. Yeah. I am great at explaining things, as you can tell. Look at that. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. I kinda like that. We're just gonna have to keep that going for like that height. And once we get to that height, yeah. Which I can do it the size because I just followed this again. I could technically do the same size as I would want to do it as. I would just have to rebuild this whole thing all over again. And I could show you guys the size I would have made it. Me personally would have made it. And then I could have showed you the size I made that I was thinking would have been like so much size builds. Because like you could pretty much tell anything of mine just because it's going to be small compared to like half the other downloads you've gotten. Big, why is it so linky dinky? Big O. I know why. Okay. I like that. I don't know why. It's just something about this just gives me like a really good feeling about just looking at that point. I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of impressive for me. Maybe it's just because like I built that and it looks kind of good. I don't know. Okay. Again, this is probably the least complicated part. Okay, let's go to the picture. See, this doesn't really help with like the front. Like, look, that's what a super sharp angle actually. Holy cow, that's a way sharper of an angle than I thought it was. Holy moly, we might have to redo all this wing. That's barely going in. Okay. So I like this. I like this a lot, but okay, I'm not gonna risk this though, in case we do want to keep that. Okay, I'm sure. I mean, honestly, me personally, I think that looked good. Just until I saw how actual sharp the point was. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Okay. So what we're gonna do is just shove you up that way, pretty much. So in case we do want to keep you, which I highly doubt it, anything else I build from here on out would probably be better. Okay. Oof, I don't know what I want to do here. Oh wait, technically, hold up, technically here. We're going with a technically. That's pretty dangerous for me. It'll be technically this, and then it'll be like, what? That makes absolutely no sense. Let's hope it makes sense, though. Okay. No. Oh my goodness. How are we gonna do this? I don't quite know. Okay. I was thinking of using these, but and then I was like, that's not gonna go so well, is it? Because then I'll have to redo all the little. Cause look, see, that would go at way sharper than. That still doesn't even look sharp enough. Holy moly! Do we gotta use these? That looks good. That was like the best one yet for the angle we were going at. Holy cow, we might have to do a lot of changing here. Oh, wow. I would have never thought that we were building this out of the smallest angles. I really wouldn't have. You would have told me that, I would have laughed. I would have been like, you serious? I'm not doing that. Holy moly. Maybe this is small for Stoneworks builds, because it's going to look small now. It's going to look linky dinky. Like, it's just going to be like all that little tininess, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I can swear to you that that's gonna look a little bit on the funky side somewhere. Okay. Pretty much like that. There's the landing gear. Yeah, I can't speak now. There's landing gear. Looks pretty good. It's like a little block, but that's fine. Okay, unless that looks stupid now compared to what I actually just looked at. Okay, so pretty much like that. This is what we need the angle to look like. Holy cow, that looks good, actually. That looks insane. Now that I look at this, I actually see the plane I was expecting to see. Like, that looks so much better than whatever the flip I had going on over there. Okay. We're gonna end it right there. I'm gonna admit, though, I was pretty close. I kind of see where I was going at. Going to. I kind of guess I could say I see where I was going to. Okay. We're gonna have to expand that a little bit more. We probably could make a point out of this. Well, no, we definitely could, because it's like just ones. It's like the little one block pieces. That's what I'm gonna like about this. Actually, no, I can't. This is still gonna suck. Never mind. No matter what you use, you will never be able to finish this. Well, not finish this, but make it a point. But hey, it's enough of a point for me. So, does that look better? Or does that look... That looks so dumb. Gosh. This definitely... Holy cow. I actually thought that looked good until I saw what the wing actually looked like, and then that just makes that look so dumb. I mean, I'm gonna give it to me. That's pretty cool, but, I mean, seriously. Come on. I mean, that compared to this. I mean, okay, this. Well, no. That. Where is it? Where was that good picture I had? Like 10 milliseconds ago. Where's the. What? Why is there a blackbird? We're not building blackbirds. That's not a B2, it's a blackbird. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we can build one now. That'll be pretty cool. Look, wait, no. There's a better one. Look. This. What's this? Is this what the B2 originally looked like? I didn't know that was the actual B2. I didn't know. I'm kind of shocked now. Okay. Anyway, again, you just took the picture away from me. You completely defeated the point of me finding that picture. There. Look. Very intense. Very intense. You see what I mean now? Okay. Only problem is, it doesn't go up. Okay. So you can kind of see where I got that, you know. I wanted to use these. Well, these stupid blobs don't really help with that. These, because they looked good for those, like, angles. You know what I have seen people do? They've used... Whoa, wow. Is that spin? I can't tell. Wait, hold, what is this? Is it that they used? I don't know. Oh my gosh, if it is, I might have to use it. Because, like, they've used them to make the things bend up a little bit, like, point up a little bit, even though they're not supposed to. But I swear they used, like, I don't know, like, this. Like, I thought they used this. This is what it looked like they had. So, what I'm going to do is save this. Okay. And I'm going to load the jet I'm yapping about right now. It's, let's take a blue one. That's okay, the SU-33. Okay, look. Wait, was it this one? I don't know. Maybe they use pivots. I don't know. What? Am I really this dumb? Like, what? No, I swear I saw this. Pivot. Speed is 0 is 1.0. Okay, but I don't quite understand. Hold up. It's not him. It's one of them though. I don't know which one. I know it's one of the random things I've downloaded in case we do like plane stuff. I don't know which one it is. I swear it was the blue one. Apparently not. The Warthog. I knew it. Yes, look, see right here. This is exactly what they used. Okay, so speed is 1.0, 1.4. Okay, this is the key to what we need. Plop. Okay. So this pretty much instantly. Whoa. Like what? Plate. Paintable sign. Does paintable sign blocks? That's crazy. Wait, what'd they paint there? Oh my gosh. They painted all of this? All of these little squares? They painted stuff on all of this? What'd you do here? Okay, I know you did not use a pivot. How? What the? Auto? Oh wait, that's for the... Yeah, if you wondered how things looked like when they were built, this is how they look like. How? 1.0. So if you just set anything to 1.0, it... Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind now. Thank you for your very helpful things. Okay. So, what I want to do here now... Oh my goodness. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'll tell ya, I'm gonna do it. I need to find a way to where this is all built off of this, pretty much. So we're gonna merge you with you. No, wait, you're... Oh, you're supposed to be... Okay. Sorry, buddy, you're supposed to be... that. So, what I'm gonna do... I do this a lot. Every once in a while, at least. Okay, so we're gonna expand it. Okay, we don't need to be that far. Okay, we're gonna grab it all the way to pretty much the whole side, and we're just gonna expand it all the way there. Okay, this is everything we need to tilt. Well, we don't really need you to tilt, but oh no! Oh wait, technically, hold on. So, boink, boink, and then could. Oh wait, technically. Boink, boink. Okay, now what we gotta do is no. No need to do extra, all we need is this. Okay, boom, boom. Slide this across here. Clear content. Okay, what we gotta do is just slide this over one. There we go. And then we're gonna go boom, boom, clear content, boom, merge. Okay, look at that. That's all different stuff. So I'm gonna merge you with you, you with you, you with you. What is your problem? Okay, I don't know how this works. As you can tell. Oh, wait, you're connected to the... Okay, everyone, welcome to the life of being dumb. Okay, okay, so that's what we want. Okay, thank goodness I figured that out before I just rage quit because it wasn't working. That was that was like the dumbest reason to be like, oh, it's not working, and then just quit. And then like 10, wait. Oh no. How? I thought that always said like way up here. So okay, I mean like, that's cool and all. Okay. So we're gonna go save this to this. Check. Okay, we're gonna go load this one more time. This A10. Here's this A10. I don't know where it keeps going. I just have to hunt it down until I find it. A10, where you at? I don't know where you went. I don't like this. Where the flip did you go? Not that one. This one, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go to logic. Okay, so how in the name of... Oh my goodness! This is what we're gonna have to do if we build a jet, everyone, so be prepared. Okay, oh my gosh. Holy cow, this makes my coding look pathetic. Oh my goodness, how do you even stay with this? This would give me a headache. Seriously. Look at that. Okay, what was I? Okay, we're getting distracted here. Okay, rotation target. This is going to something. Consistent number. Consistent number what? Comp lead. Output. Oh, wait, hold up. What was that? Consistent number. Okay. How do we mark the consistent number? Okay. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a consistent number. What's this consistent number for? Wow, that's how they make stuff bend. The consistent number. Okay. Oh, wait, what'd they do here with this consistent number? Are they using 1 blocks? Wow, okay. So, if I go into this, there's just gonna be 1. Oh, wow, okay. We can load that. Okay, load. See, well, you can learn stuff by just looking at the things that you've literally downloaded. Like, that A10 Warthog is pretty much a good way to do that, because all the coding they have. Like, if you don't figure out what they got, then you got a problem. Because, seriously. Okay, so we need, what was it called again? Oh, gosh. Like a consistent block or something like that? I don't even know. A consistent number. See, I'm so smart. I knew it. Okay. The thing is, where the flip are we gonna put this dumb thing? Right there. Haha. Okay. See, I told you exactly where we're gonna put it. I see. See, I already knew that. I'm like so intelligent. It's not even funny. Okay. So, now I have to figure out what we wanted at, because right now it's a 0. So if we do 1, how ridiculous would 1 be? I'm about to find out. Okay, so it looks. It looked like a bird flapping its wings. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that got me real good. I don't know why. It just reminded me of Flappy Bird in an instant. I just saw it flapping and I was like, oh god. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh goodness. Wow. That really just, right when I saw that, I just popped in my head was Flappy Bird, and I was like, oh gosh, why Flappy Bird? Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Okay. Gotta love Flappy Bird. Okay. The iconic game, Flappy Bird. Okay. Nope, let's just stick right there. Is that everything? Okay, no, I'm assuming so. Move, cut, And, okay, we didn't capture anything else, I don't think. Okay, and I'm just gonna do that. Wow. Intelligence, I know. What the? Whoa. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. So, the only problem is, well, we already saw it. Oof. I don't quite know how much one is. That's the only problem. So what I'm gonna do here is just say, 0, no, 0.5. Yeah, the 0.5 is the way to go. If all else fails, 0.5 will never. Well, I was gonna say bail, but clearly 0.5 is a lot more than that. What angle is that? Oh my gosh, that is a sharp angle. That is extremely sharp. Jeez. 0.5, more like point lip off. What the flip? 0.5 is a lot. 0.005? I don't know. What? That's crazy. What? I mean, like, I thought 0.5 was a little. 0.1. Okay, next time I get something like a 0. Like a 100, like a, I don't know, how do you say like loyalties anymore? I don't know. I've been too busy building stuff. I kind of lost my knowledge on pretty much anything else. Wait a minute. Is that good? Why do I feel like that's good? Holy cow. There ain't no way I just did that. Okay. The only negative is... I don't know. We really need landing gears to debate if it's good. So we're gonna build that, and then we're gonna merge you with you, and you with you. Wait, no, we can't do that. And then you with you. You with you. You with you. No, stop. You with you. There. Okay, spawn. Wait, hold up. No, don't do that yet. Don't, not so fast, Buster. I blocked the door. There. What the? Okay, slacker. Jeez. Just laying down on the job like, I'm all good. I'm gonna just sleep now. Like, what the? Hey, you. Connect. Slacker. Okay. Okay, that's definitely gonna have to go down a little bit. But okay. I mean, like, honestly, oh my gosh. I think I nailed the sweet spot right there. That looks, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to debate when you haven't. It's about to be my first really cool looking build. Ain't no way, right? I ought to be tripping to say something like that, right? Holy cow. This looks so good. Okay, it's about to be 12. Wow, oh my gosh. I'm in, like... Oh, okay. Wow, the silence finally shut up, jeez. Took you long enough, you stupid thing. Okay, we're gonna cut 2 off of that. I think that's a fair amount, right? Okay, then we're gonna go to... Wait, we still have the wheel out. Okay, wow. I mean, seriously? I'm insanely shocked. There we go. Speaking of, what the, why on the floor? Slacker. Jeez. Apparently this whole front wheel's slacking today. Hold up. You gotta go that. Okay, there. Now they ain't slacking. Now look at that. We might have to move the. I think we might want to move the landing gears down the wing a little bit, but let's finish the back of the wing now, because we're building the body in this video. Holy cow! I mean, I don't know. Can we really move them further out? I don't know. Like, we kind of can, but at the same time, we kind of can't. We kind of can, but we kind of can't. Like, we kind of can. Like, seriously, we somewhat can, I guess you can say. Okay, maybe a little bit, possibly. Cut, move. Okay, we're gonna just put it, like... Would that look good? Or should we, like, rest it on the wing like that? I think that would look a little bit too ridiculous, wouldn't it? Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. No, what the... Well, now we're missing a landing gear, you idiot. Way to go. Mouse. It clicked even though I didn't even tell it to. Ooh, we can't. Oh. So that's why you really want to think about every single thing you do. Because look, if we leave it resting on that, that'll just kick it up into the sky pretty much. Okay, so... What is that, like... 3 blocks away from there? Okay. Why don't we just undo this? Because... Oh wait, crap, we can't undo any more than that. Holy cow, this is gonna suck. Okay. Clear content. Okay. So we wanna, like... move this to where it's, like, 3 away, but... How are we gonna tell when it takes the... Oof, okay, no. We're gonna have to snatch this a little bit, aren't we? We're gonna have to do a little bit of technological stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut, move, drag, please, drag you. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Clear content. Okay. We might want to move this down one, so bloop. Okay. Could we technically just... You know, I'll take it. Wow. That was a lot simpler than I expected it to be. Looking at me like that's seriously 95% of what I needed. Okay, sure, that we need, but... Why do you make things so complicated? Okay. Oh my goodness, wow. That's looking good, other than the fact of one thing. Which, again, we can obviously change. Easily change, not obviously change. Well, yeah, obviously we can change it as well, but it's not ideal when it could have just been like this in the beginning. Okay, so we got the boom, boom, boom. And hope we called it all. Boom. What? Hey, I need that. Okay, well, that's gonna suck a little bit, I guess. Not actually at all. It's not gonna suck at all, because I just do that and nothing happened. Okay. See, clean. Okay, it don't ain't no way I nailed this way. Hold up. Okay. So that is 3 away, okay. I think I'm like 1 off, if not. No. So, 1, 2, 3. But, okay, I'm actually 1 off. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay, so what we gotta do is pretty much just do everything I just did all over again. Wow, this is gonna suck because I could have had it done if it didn't do all that. I am not sure how I'm gonna do this actually. Still not gonna work. We need to go all the way to there and then move it over 1. So why don't we just do it? We're gonna scoot over by 1. Paste. Exit. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have to nail this, okay? We're gonna have to nail this building, pretty much. Not really. It's not gonna take that much effort, really. Like, look. Whoa. 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 Boom. Done. Magic. Cool. Oh my gosh, I just snapped my neck again. Well, I should not be saying I just snapped my neck. The game snapped my neck. That's the truth to you right there. Speaking of the truth, I'm gonna expand these across so we can merge you with you, and then we're gonna put you down like into the middle, and then put you with you, and then boom, there we go. We got the body pretty much connected now. So look, if we go into here, did that actually pick up the? No, it didn't actually. Wow, I like that. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Okay, might have to go back a little bit more, but that's really it. And then once we do that, we just pretty much have to get back to. We can stop right there, actually. Right there's fine. For me, I mean, I'll take it. I would say that's far enough back. There. Yeah. That's a big bomber. But bombers are big. You know what they say, the bigger the bomber, the bigger the bombs. No one says that. I just said that right now. Unless people actually do say that, and if they do, I'm really shocked because I didn't know it. Okay, so now I want to go back to the picture. So it goes out a lot, and then goes back. So pretty much like, okay, so it's like, that. No, not that. That. Pretty much goes over like that. Pretty much like a flat spot. Oh my gosh. What? Who am I? What is this? How am I actually nailing this a little bit? I think like one more over and I'm good. Like, I need to know, whose body did I take to give me the skills to do this? Because this is not me. I cannot do this. This is not me action. Holy cow! Is this my specialty? This was the one plane I was like, I'm probably never gonna build this. Holy cow, I'm nailing it. No way, this is gonna look ugly. Wait, come on. Holy Okay, who am I? Did I literally swap bodies with someone just so I can nail that? What is this? I mean, it's more like a squirrel. Yeah, I can't even speak now. That's how much. That's like, that is how you know I'm shocked when I can't even speak. Okay. You want it to be like a rectangle, like that. That is literally. Again, whose body did I take? Seriously, there is no way that I am doing this. I have to be like cheating. Secrets of cheating. Yes, I've been cheating this whole time. This is exactly. I have to be. Like, I don't even know if I'm cheating. That's how good I am at hiding it. Not even me, myself, knows that I am cheating. Also, boom. Wow. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Holy cow, that is sick. Okay, so we go in. Pretty much W, yeah, W definitely. We go in. Oh, go back to the picture. We go in, then we go back out, and then we go back in, then we go back out, and then they meet together. Okay. How's this back in look like? It's like a square. Yeah, it's kind of like a square. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now I feel like I'm gonna mess it up here. Like I'm gonna find some way. Okay. Everyone be prepared for the way I'm going to ruin this. What? How would I turn this? That's my new question. I don't know how I would send it that way, actually. You're kidding. I did not just guess this. Please tell me I did not. Someone tell me I did not just guess this. There's no way. It's definitely a pain since nothing's connected to this, but there's no. No. Okay. Luckily that doesn't look that great. Okay. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna nail this one in like the first try. Okay, hold up. I don't know if this is how this is gonna have to work. I have to like do a little bit of experimenting here, cause I don't feel as insane as I once did feel. Now I feel like bad luck right now. Not that. What did I do before? Oh wait, no, I already did it there, dummy. I was like, what did I do before? Because it looked super good, and then I'm over here just staring at what I did before. Okay. Oh, so it goes out one extra for each one. Ah, I see. Okay. So that, and then this one's gonna go over. Holy moly. Okay. Okay. Perchance I am doing really well. I really cannot wait to see what this looks like when it's done, but we got to wait. You know, it'll be super cool flying this. I mean, like, if this comes out as good as I'm thinking it's going to, if I keep up the pace, whatever, what did they say? I don't even know anymore. I'm literally losing the words that I know how to speak because I'm in such shock. I mean, seriously, I'm literally lacking common words right now. I'm literally in shock in so many levels that I've done this to where I'm like, who am I right now? Like, I'm like, this is no way. This is unknown to me. This is out of my capabilities. Also, speaking of capabilities, can you go up there? Thank you. Wow. That took beyond way too long just to get you up there. Okay. No way I'm about to weasel out of that. I thought I was going to have to move the landing gear up some, but I am not going to have to. Oh my gosh. This is good looking. Why is this good looking? Why? How? What have I done? How? I don't understand. Like, is this a hallucination? Am I gonna, like, wake up and this all be unreal? Like, am I asleep right now? Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't quite get what I'm doing right now. This has to be a dream. There's just no way. This is giving dream vibes. Like, how am I doing this? This is too clean to be true. I swear. I am gonna be 100% honest to you. I am not faking this. I don't even know how I could have faked this. I don't know. I really don't know how you fake building stuff when I'm literally here talking, building. Like, I'm gonna turn this. Boom. Like, seriously, I don't get it. I seriously, I just... Oh my gosh. I am just in so much shock so much disbelief that I am literally over here like freaking out due to the skill level I am at. Well, it feels like I am at, even though I really shouldn't be at any skill level. I should be at skill level 1 still at building. I am not good at building in this game. Anyone who has watched me build in this game knows that I am not good at building in this game. I suck at it. I am not that great to where I could build something like this. This is beyond what I build. This is like insane compared to what I build. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I like how this looks, actually. Well. Okay. I don't know. I might have to cut this a little bit and then like move it in. So, oh goodness, I might do a lot of changing. Okay, so maybe I'm not as good as I was. I don't know. I mean I've been doing pretty good. I like how this is shaping. That's what I was really crazed about. To be fair, I mean I'm kind of building just blocks, so like seriously, this is just like a blocky build kinda. So I don't know why I'm like freaking out about this. It's not that impressive. I feel like. I feel like there's a lot harder things to build. It's just for some reason I feel like this was a way more easy. This should have been way. It shouldn't have been this easy. That's what I feel like right now. It shouldn't have been this easy. I feel like I don't know why. So in the point of each one. Wait, what point? I need to double check this. So it's that one, then there's this one, and then oh wait, they point back together. Oh, that's why. Okay, I was about to say, this seems really long. Like, I don't want that. Okay. So, we'll end like that. Oh my gosh. This is... How do I, like, make this work? Because I kind of got ahead of myself here, so, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. What we're gonna do is pretty much just... Oh, wait, no, we have to do this. Okay, the first three are correct. This one was not. Hey, that would have been clean. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been clean if these were all correct. Like, all in a row, just ching, 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 you know? That would have been crazy. You can do this. I must just build that, and then... Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Boom. Wow. This is crazy. Let's see. Has anyone commented? I want to make sure. Oh my gosh, a bunch of people. Other creations. I don't know who is watching this. No, both people are watching this. Okay, other creations. No way as good as this, but here's one. I could load it, but I probably should save this first, because that would end horribly if I don't. Look at that. That's where we last left off. That would have been really bad. Okay, let's make sure. Yes, okay. Wow, okay. We'll get back to this. I just want to let these people see my other stuff, which is kind of embarrassing compared to this. We got the Sky Fortress we just built, which is... Technically, I could use that little wing bend thing we just figured out how to do, thanks to that A10 that I downloaded. Yeah, so this one is pretty cool. I mean, it's got a little door here. You can't really tell. See, like right there. We got cargo bay right there, pretty much. And if we go inside, yeah, it's nothing too special in here. We got the gunner seat. Does work. Pretty cool. And then these lights don't mind how they're ring, but we still have to connect them. And then here's the cockpit. Pretty cool. It does have bombs, actually. Hold up. I almost skipped over the bombs. Right here. They're all just lined up down in the bottom. Pretty cool. And it only has 2 landing gears. It used to have like 2 here and 2 there, but no. We don't need that many. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. We saved a dog named, what was his name? Oh gosh, I already forgot his name. It was like FUD or something, I don't even know. We have that, and then we got this one. This was the first plane I got to fly, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm gonna show you the functioning ones, obviously. The other ones aren't that great because they don't function. Not much to show in this one. I mean, this is my favorite part. This is, I really like how this came out, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, yeah, also, I don't know why these don't shoot. I have no clue, because I got them to shoot in my other plane. In my practice build for miniguns. Okay, next thing is the bomber that I was working on, which doesn't fly yet, but I mean, I like how it came out here. Not much going on there. It was mainly the practice bomb bays, which there is a bomb bay down there. Okay. Load. We're gonna load my test plane. This thing kind of sucks, but it's my test plane to make sure I knew how to fly planes. Or build a flying plane, which yes I do. And then I made, well yeah, this is like a propeller blade. And then we have the jet engines, which I don't think we actually made a test version of. Then we have a giant battleship, which is, oh wait, it doesn't fit in here. Okay, well then we can't show that one. Oh wait, no, we do have a practice jet engine. Okay. A10. This one I was working on, but look, see, this is what I was talking about. Perfect example here. This is the size I was gonna make this. Okay. The engine won't even fit in that. The jet engine. So yeah, we have to make it bigger, and now we know how to bend the wings, which is really cool. Yeah, but I was working on this one. I was thinking it looked pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna have to redo it because it needs to be way bigger. Like the other guys was like 5 times this thing. And yeah, I was like, I feel like this is a good side. No, nope, not even close. We got that one also won't load. All my cool ones don't load in here. The one boat that actually floated, which is not the only one that floats now. This one's kind of eh. This was my first. Hold up, let me look at this real quick. Probably one of my first boats, pretty much, and that's why it's kind of eh, as I said. My first battleship, actually, I think. It's pretty cool. I mean, I like how it came out. It looks pretty nice. It's kind of weird every once in a while, but, like, besides that, I haven't really touched it in a while. That's probably why it's kind of weird, but it's fun. It's kind of based off of the, other boat I built, which is kind of eh. Where is it? We got that jet. We're not even gonna show that. That thing's so sad. We got the aircraft carrier. Oh, that doesn't fit. Blah. I did make a video of showing all the things I built, though, so you could see the bigger ones later. Okay, we got this one. We got the little cargo bay. So this is more of like a career mode one. That opens, you can put a crate in there. This, you can sit people on. What else was this for? It's literally built for pretty much anything. We don't have a hose attachment yet. I just followed that. We have to make a hose attachment. Do we have fire extinguishers on here? You'd think we would. We used to have a bunch of stuff here. I don't think it's saved though. And I was like, I don't feel like doing it again, so I just left it like that. And underneath, as you can see, it's pretty much all the same. Little engine down here. What's it? 2 engines in here? Okay, no, I was about to say, wow, that's a little extra. No, okay. You don't have 2 engines in there. Luckily, I did not build that. I did not build that. These, don't function. This doesn't function, but this was the first boat I actually ever did build. The actual first boat, actually. Yeah, so this is the below I mean, this is pretty cool. I could go back this and try to make it float, but this engine room would have to change. This is just pathetic over here. I just jammed in here. I was like, I'll figure it out eventually. Supply closet, pretty cool. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It looks pretty cool. We got sleeping area. Probably gonna be a sleeping area. Nothing. Sleeping area, and the engine room. Whip this guy. Okay, he's gonna be sleeping right next to the engine. There was supposed to be a tsunami survival shelter. Yep, here it is. I don't know how you're supposed to survive a tsunami in this, because if you just bang onto the floor of the ocean, this is all gonna flood, but we're not gonna talk about that. And this is where the captain would sit, and then here's the, I want to say like the radio person, radio officer, something like that, I don't know. We got the captain's thing, which is not that nice, and then, yeah, pretty cool. For my first boat, I'm actually not gonna lie, it's not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's got little like towing things like, for like tugboats to pull it, which is not that big, but still pretty cool. Yeah. So, okay, no comments, okay. That should be everything. So let's get back to the build, okay. I just didn't want to like completely ignore the comments I actually saw, and I didn't know if they're actually in the video. I sure hope they were, because I just wasted a bunch of building time. But they'll come back and see, and they'll be like, whoa, you know. Okay, okay. This is gonna suck a little bit. Oh, that's suck a lot, actually. So, this is where the 2 engines will be, pretty much. Not pretty much, this is where it will be. It's not like, pretty much, like, I don't know if they're actually gonna be there. No, they're gonna be there. Whew, okay. There we go. So maybe, it's gonna tilt. Yes, I actually just think of that. Okay, just gonna delete that and we should be good, pretty much. Wow. Okay. So, who is ready to see how this, wait. We don't want that to be connected to any of that, actually. We want, whoa. We want, oh my goodness, please stop. Okay. 1's enough for like every once in a while, but 2 is just ridiculous. I think we can all agree on that. 2 neck snaps is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, plop. Okay, I really wish I did what I was trying to do, but it won't do it. Okay. You can go up okay. Okay. I feel like fighting me today. Guess what? I'm not gonna fight you. I'm just gonna do this. Simple. Easy. Quick. And plop. Okay. Then what you do is just pretty much delete that, and then boom. Okay. Okay. Save in case this blows up for no random reason. Wait, no, don't do that. Okay, spawn. So, look at that. Beautiful. Wow. That looks sick. Oh my goodness. I mean, like, I like it. I like it a lot. Wow. Holy cow. I am in disbelief how well this came out. I really am in disbelief. Holy cow. This is insane. I am just... Wow. Okay, what do we do now? I don't know, actually. We have to go back to workshop to figure that one out. Any more comments? I want to just double check. Okay, nope, no. Also, number 2, number 1. Okay, that's pretty cool. Number 2 and number 1. So, okay. What we want to do now is the top half, which I don't know how I want to build. Oh gosh. This is where it goes downhill, isn't it? Oh no. I mean, like, it's flat. That's all I have to look at here. It goes up and it looks like it stays flat, but I can't really tell. I'm literally shaking. I might mess this up. Okay, this is the one I like. It's like a curve and then, like, I don't like this. How is it a whole, like, area for them to, like, sleep and stuff in here? It doesn't look that big. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna try to not screw this up. Oh, my gosh. I'm literally shaking because I don't want to mess this up. Okay, sheesh. Okay, I don't know how if I like this much now. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of like the fact how this is, like, being nice-ish to me, I guess you could say. But at the same time, not really, because if it was being nice-ish to me, it would have not done that. Yeah, I know. Great demonstrations. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. Why do I want to? I don't want to do this. I can't do it. I just can't. I'm literally shaking. I do not want to mess this up now. This is so cool. And then I'm gonna go over here and do something. It's gonna look stupid. What is this? This is not gonna cut it. Oh my goodness, what? Okay, I mean, the effort is there though, I'm not gonna lie. But, oh, we're gonna have to do this, aren't we? Oh my gosh. Stop shaking! I don't like this pressure. I don't want to ruin this. I really don't want to ruin this. Also, speaking of, you should really be connected to this. I sure hope that doesn't mess that up. It's probably going to, but it's fine. If it does... Oh no! Guess what we're gonna do? Reconnect it. Yeah, that's literally it. So we only have to do one layer on the top, pretty much. That's what I want to do. Okay, that's how I see it, and how I see it is how Eyes does it, unless I see a better way, or someone tells me that there's a better way, and I see it, and I'm like, that's true, and then I do it. Okay. Good, that way, that way, oh my goodness. Clean. Okay, no, don't do that. Clean. Not so clean. And plop. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Save under this. Check. Any no comments? Okay, I was like, I'm in the wrong thing. No, I'm not. Oh my goodness. And it's not gonna glitch. You can see it's a little wonky. Hold up, let's be real here. What if? I know we're basing this off of what if, but what if we just delete that? Maybe. What? He's deleting stuff? Yes, I am deleting stuff just to test. How? Look at that. See, you can hardly tell. And then once I design it, you probably won't even see that gap. See that? And it doesn't look so weird and glitchy. Or we could push it forward one. But I don't know. I think I like it that way because it makes it into that point that I wanted. Okay. So, oh my goodness. I'm surprised I didn't mess this up. So here's the problem. It tilts in. I don't want to break this because it's gonna break when I build this, but I don't know. So pretty much what we're gonna do is just build that in, like, I don't know, to there maybe? I don't know. Where's the engine at? Where's the engine at? Hold up. Brain refresh. No. That doesn't help either. It doesn't help either. Where's the good one? Good one. Okay. I'm gonna put this up here, because that's a good one. Actually, I'm gonna separate it with the YouTube one and that. Okay. So, the engines are literally right there. Okay. So, they're, like, perfectly centered, pretty much. With, U. Okay. So, we're gonna undo U. Okay. So, see, that's all we... Oh, my goodness. I almost lost what I was trying to do. Okay, there. That's all we need. Pretty simple. What we need to do now is pretty much make a little pocket for this engine. Okay. Well, jet engine. So in that case, we'll only get this jet stuff. Okay, we might do medium jet engines if that's all good. Because if we don't use the mediums, okay, I want to show you what we're going to have to do. You would have to expand it out another, which I can do, And we'll have to expand it on each side. Another block. But I don't know if that's what we really want to do. Oh my gosh, no. We would have to do it even more. Wow, this is a huge engine. And it has to be even, so yeah, I think we might want to do the medium. Or the small. Why isn't it a medium? That's my question. What? Wait, that won't even be even. What? Okay. Would this be even? No, it won't. Nothing will be even. Okay, well, this is gonna suck. So we're gonna have to do. We could do 2 small jet engines. Why don't we do that? Pretty much. Just 2 small jet engines. Ooh, that might look sick. Okay. Jet compressor first, okay. I almost forgot. There. By the way, if this is your first time building a jet engine, arrows need to point the back of the plane. That's an instant no, if it's not pointing the back of the plane. And another thing, you want this one's arrows to point the back of the plane, and you want this to be on top. Like that, okay? Next is, turbines, medium and small. We want to do small, because that's what we've been going for this whole video. Small, 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 okay. So this, actually, wait, I did that wrong. So, what we want to do here is this. Also, I'm going to make a notepad to show myself how to do this. Also, where is this? Home. Remember that? Oh, wait, I used the medium one, probably. That's probably what has it. Which, I don't need it, but I just want to show you. Like, if you need RPS, that's where your RPS is. Okay. Your RPS is. See? RPS, and then fuel. You need that. You don't really need this. That's probably why I'm going to take it out. Oh, let's see. Jesus! No! What is that? Okay, afterburn is really big. Okay, I could live with that. Okay. This is where it gets a little bit on like the nerve-wracking side, because you jammed it in there enough, and you're like, isn't enough to really like, you know. Which that RPS thing I'm just gonna keep because I like how it's like right there, like just barely fitting. Actually, I don't know. I might have to get rid of it just because. We don't really need it. I just liked it how it was like just barely fit, but we might have to move it just so we can actually hide the engines. Well, I mean, you don't really want to hide them, but you want to like hide them if you know what I mean. So it's like going up like a slant. Okay, I don't know what to do with the flaps. I'll tell you that much. The flaps are like angled. I'm probably just gonna hide them, you know, and just make it look like that's the flap. I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest with you there. I have no clue. Okay, we're pretty much gonna build like 1 block all the way around that, like so. Okay. I don't really necessarily want to do this, but I'm probably gonna have to do it anyway. So what I'm gonna do is just fill all of that in. See, like that. I like that. Okay, let's fill. I feel like this might be good. I think this could be good help. Look at that. Look at that. That is cool. Okay. Definitely don't want to go flat like that. Okay, I know this is dangerous, but what if I make my own style? I guess. I don't really know. I just really want this to look good. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm going to do this. No, we might have to do, which I didn't really want to do, but we're probably gonna have to do, is use like this or like the 2-piece one. Okay, I don't know why I keep clicking that. For some reason I think like that's something I have to click in order for something to work, and it's not, so it's really like wasting a bunch of time. Okay, that looks insanely good for that, but hold up. Okay, we found the secret key, but here's the only negative about it. It doesn't want to work. No, that's not the. Okay, never mind. That is the problem. Why won't what? That way. Wait, I got it for like 10 seconds. 10 milliseconds. I got it to want to go. What is your problem? Straight. Go. That way. But that's not helpful. Seriously? If I want to go that way, here. No, that's still not even good enough. Okay. Like there. No, I have to go like one more this way. No, I have to go one more that way. Boom. Perfect. Wow, that's actually really good. Okay. Holy cow. We're getting there, actually. With the body of this thing. How long will this live stream be? Like, you all know this, like, how long it's gonna be, but I don't. Like, I seriously have no clue until it ends. Well, I kind of do, but I don't know, like, how long it'll actually be, because I can look now, but I don't know how long it'll actually be unless I'm, like, looking at it, like, when I'm about to finish. Okay, I think it's going up too intense now. Like, you've got to chill. So we're gonna chill for a minute. It's not gonna go up anymore. Actually, well, I'm not gonna put you down here now. Boom. I hope this looks good. Where is the exhaust? Not the exhaust, the fans. That looks good. I did like it cut off like that, but I kind of want it like that. You see what I'm doing here? Okay. And then you obviously won't be here, so in that case, actually, we can just leave you like that, pretty much. Just so you can connect to that again. There, like that. See, that's not gonna change much. Either way, that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. Okay. Is there a way to go that way? I mean, I kind of want to go that way, you know, but it doesn't want to. Well, technically I can force it to, but... Wow, this is actually looking pretty slick. What I need to do now is just pin that up in there. And then drag that across. And that will be flat down there. Okay. What I'm really trying to do is extend this over above here. Which that's my whole problem right now. Extending that over. Okay, hold up. We might not need you. Like that, actually. Possibly, maybe. We might need you down there, but that's probably your limit. That's probably as far as you're gonna go, buddy. I like how that looks. I would like even better if it was like that. But then that would look weird. Also, we could leave it like that, but I don't know. I really like how it looks like this. Like, look, see? Holy decal. I was about to say, why is it not copying? It's right there, dummy. Okay. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit on the more concerning side. Like, okay, this is going well to an extent. This is where you want to copy everything you did on this side onto this side. And yeah, pretty much that. So where's halfway? That's halfway. This is our limit. That's as far as we can go. We went out from, so where's the, oh. Okay. We have 2 to go from that one, so 1, 2. I mean, seriously, that's perfect. Wow. Holy smokes. Okay. And then, like, the middle's gonna also... Actually, if the middle's gonna cut down here, how are we gonna do this? Okay, look at the picture again. I don't know how I want to do. So I'm probably gonna leave the inside empty for right now. But we can definitely work on this. Okay. So what we want to do is pretty much... I hope this looks good. I mean, if it doesn't, worst thing that'll happen is just me deleting it. Like, oh no, the thing I said looked terrible is gonna get deleted. Wow. I am insanely heartbroken. How far up is it on the... Oh, it's pretty far up there. Sounds like my engine ain't long compared to the ones that they have. Which I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to make it longer than this, because... You know, that's as long as it gets. Well, I was gonna say I could just put another one here, but technically it would smoke up there and it would make no sense. Unless I could just cut the smoke. Okay, now we really gotta, like, thank you. So it pretty much just ends in, like, a little bit of spikes, pretty much. So it's like... That can go flat, but then we're gonna need, like... I don't know. It's like a little cover here. Like that, pretty much. And then there's another one that just goes off that way, and then there's another one that goes off that way, but I don't know. I really want to just cut it there, but then it looks extremely wide, which I don't like. Pretty much like that would be fine with me. Okay. So I'm gonna design it my own way. Okay, so I don't really like how this would look. Kind of dumb. Actually, I mean, technically, if I just do... Well, actually... What's going on here? You hang over... Wait, if you hang over... I don't know. We'll have to hide that somehow. We can't hide that. Oh, goodness. Okay. let's come back to the engine. How about that? How about we go back to this, you know, the good old fashioned way. Also, what is this for? What was that for? I'm kind of confused. I think I remember putting it there. I don't know why though. It was for some reason. I don't know what that dumb reason was though. I was like, oh, I need to put this here, and then like really didn't need to, but apparently I did because I put it there anyway. Okay, there we go. That's like the support pretty much right now. Okay. This is a problem. We do have to make a little cover for this, and it's clearly not working very well, so we'll probably have to move the pivot up one. Make that taller a little bit, maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, but for right now, we're gonna just undo that, actually. We're gonna cover you up like that. These we're not gonna talk about. Okay. So pretty much from here on out is the pilot's area. I mean, this is pretty much as big as it'll get. Those won't be there. This will be pretty much in the floor. Like, in the floor, but like... You get what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean. Like, it's gonna be like... in the floor, pretty much. I don't know how to say it. In the body of the plane. Yeah, that's what I was reaching out there for. Okay. Look at that. Looking kind of nice. Okay, let's double check. Okay, no one's talked. Okay, thank goodness. Because I really take a while to check every once in a while once I really get something going. Look at that. Wow. For some reason, I think I might have to spread them apart a little bit, which I don't like. Like, maybe, I don't know. I just think there's not enough space here. I don't know why. Which sounds dumb to say, but I really don't know. I feel like there's not enough space. I also feel like I might want to move up one. For some reason. Like, move them up one. Because, look, landing gear's poking out. Which I just realized until... I didn't realize until now. I just realized until now. I'm like, what? Like, oh yeah, I forgot that landing gear was poking out. So, what we're gonna do is pretty much grab by the lowest piece, aka you, drag you across to there, and then just drag you over to there, and then I'm going to move cut, and then just, no. Wait, did I just clear content? Undo! Ha 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 ha. Okay. So, okay, and it's still connected, thank goodness, okay. Whew. Oh my goodness, wow, I forgot to grab a whole engine. So we're almost down a lot. Been like, well, looks like someone's missing. And be like, what? And then I'll be like, oh. I'll be like, missing a whole engine. I don't know how I missed that. That also won't work. Okay. I just did the same thing again. I'm gonna pull you forward to there. Okay, we're gonna go cut, move, and pop you up on. What? I don't care if you're in the way, because guess what? Why would I? This might affect a tiny smidge of stuff, but just, again, well, I just said a tiny smidge of stuff. It's not gonna be like the end of the plane if it's like two things. Okay, we're gonna drag this across to here. There, and also another reason why this is so it looks a little bit lower into the ground. of the, well, the body of the plane. I keep saying the ground. I don't know why. I just keep saying that. I don't understand why I keep saying the ground of the plane. It makes me mad now. I'm over here just saying the ground of the plane. The ground of the plane. The ground. I'm like, no. The body of the plane. Thank you. Okay. Cut, move, okay, so what we want to do now. That's the problem. I was about to say, hold up. I was like, I just realized I was just going through there doing everything. And I didn't move the engine up. Yeah, there's your problem right there. Okay, so see, that's the only problem. Which technically I could solve. Well, actually, let's undo that. I can pretty much solve that without even worrying. Look at that. Okay. Now here's where you're gonna get a little nervous, which I am already getting nervous. I'm starting to run into problems I am seeing. Which is stuff like this. See this hold on, let me finish deleting this and I can show you. This little engine here. Extremely close, right here. As you can see. Don't quite know how I'm gonna not mess this up. But yeah, I don't quite know. But we can do that. Well, we technically need to merge you with you anyway, and you with you. Wait. Do we? Or should we merge the engines with the... Well, I think it'd be cool with the engines tilted. Hold up. I may have pieced something together here. When I look at it, I think that looks more aggressive. So those tilted look cool, but are they tilted in the picture? That's my question. Like, oh, I don't think so. Oh, no. I mean, technically, do we really have to do exactly what the picture looks like? No, but should we kinda, maybe, possibly? I don't know. I don't know. Should we really? Now it's got me wondering, real quick. Oh, that point's sharper than those. Okay, well that sucks. I'm not gonna go back because that's gonna take a really long time. Okay, so what we really have to do now is pretty much just build this up to there. There. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here's where I'm gonna start to get a little bit more nervous because this is where the body might start fiddling with stuff that I don't want it to. So, see these engines here? This is exactly what I'm talking about. These engines are what I'm talking about. Okay. So, these are landing gear and stuff. We don't really need you anymore. So, then we're gonna just take you out of there and then plop you in there. Like that. Okay. Whew. So this is pretty much, how do you enter this? Like, would it be through the top? I don't really necessarily know. I don't know. Like maybe I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. No, don't do that. So this is the height of the body. That's pretty tall. Okay. Okay. I like how that didn't glitch. Oh my goodness, this looks super cool. So that's what you would, oh my goodness, that would look really cool. Wow, okay, next thing we want to do. We'll see how that looks. Okay, yeah, let's see how that looks. Okay. I mean, if you really inspected it, oh my goodness, what? That is crazy. It patches the whole thing. Wow. Okay, that's nice. All it takes is one brick there, and it'll patch that up. Same with here. Okay. Wow. This is coming together pretty well. Okay. Okay, this is the longest stream probably ever, but hey, long streams never did hurt no one, now did they? Okay. I think that would look pretty cool. Give it some nice detail, you know. Another thing. Okay, you can't be bending and all that, but you can. Okay, which now leads me to wonder, why are you not connected to you? I have no clue, so that's why we're gonna connect it. Oh, no, connect it to you. Part of me says to raise it up one more time just because of the fact how this is still on top. I want this to go like one over at least, because I feel like it would look weird just seeing everything like slanted over but this. Oh, what we could do technically. Is that. And then. Oh, I just realized we still have the same wheel in the inventory from before. Okay. I did not know that. So we shrink it. But the only problem is. Now we gotta do the whole thing that I was trying to avoid doing. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just do a little trick. Okay, everyone ready for this trick? Delete that. Go into this. Hit that. And then what you do, you go in here. Maybe, okay, that's red. This is blue. Guess what? No, that's blue, and that's blue. And what is this? What are you connected to? You are connected to absolutely nothing. You are pretty much the definition of useless. Get out of here. Okay, that was a little mean, but still. It's kind of the truth. You're pretty much the definition of useless if you're connected to absolutely nothing. Okay. Why aren't you merged with that? Okay, yeah, we want to merge you with that, pretty much. We don't want you to do that. We want you to just keep going straight, pretty much. Like that. Wait, no. Wait, no. We want you to go down now. Pretty much. I'm really saying pretty much a lot now. Okay, let's go ahead. Cover all that. Okay, let's see if we can like just speed on this, which is probably not the best thing to do when you're trying to like make this look really nice, but let's just see how it looks. Holy cow. What is... Oh, we gotta move that down. Oops. There it is, okay. Let's go ahead and undo all that, yeah. Now I'll make it easier for me to tell if I got all the stuff that I need. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that and just plop it down one. Well, that's really nice. Okay, I don't quite know what happened with this landing gear, but something did go through it, and whatever it was not very friendly. Holy cow. There ain't nothing left of that thing now, is there? Okay, so... I mean, really, what happened to you? So what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go ahead and resize. Get all that. Push it up one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that and get rid of it. So you know what I'm gonna do now? I am going to copy, okay, that's free. That's free, okay. To there, okay. So, what we really want to do is just drag you all the way over somewhere over here. I don't really know. I don't really care. As long as I get the whole thing. Okay. I think that's all that. That's all that. We got all that. Okay. We got all that. Okay, we don't got all of... Oh, well, we don't need that, actually. Okay, so that should be... It should be pretty much sealed. Oh, wait. Apparently that wasn't... Hold up. Yeah, okay, there's nothing there. Okay, so we're gonna do copy. Pretty much take it all the way down to there. And line it up with that. Is that lined up? Nope, we need to scoot it over one. And then we need to pretty much just... I have no clue what I'm doing here, but all I know is that it's probably not correct. Apparently it is, because now it looks pretty much in line. Wow. So, you know what I did not expect? That to work. Wow. Holy cow, that was not supposed to work. I mean, it was supposed to, but I did not expect it to work. So, wow, okay. Well, expect the unexpected, I guess. Okay, Holy cow. I did not. Okay. I couldn't even tell you what you did. Well, what you did. What I did. So, sorry. I have no clue how to help you with that one. I just spun it until it looked good. That's literally my only advice. I am very sorry. I literally just kept going until I saw what, I was like, I think that looks good, and then I stopped and I was like, oh wow, that actually looks good. I was really shocked. Let's go ahead, stop right there. Okay, we don't actually need you there at all, and then we're gonna just go ahead and spawn. And that should pretty much, okay, well, spinning, which is not ideal. Well, what's going on here? I feel like that stabbing through there is probably not the best thing, considering how this side it's not doing that. Okay, so what exactly was stabbing through there on this thing? This is 4 blocks in between the engine. This one is 4 blocks in between the engine. How many blocks is this landing gear from there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am so confused on what happened here. So where's this one located at, pretty much? It's located pretty much, this landing gear is pretty much located right here, wherever this is. Okay, and then that one is located, wow, what? Accuracy's insane. Oh, I didn't do that way, actually. That needs to open up that way. I might have to redo that in that only, but that might be it. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Why does that hang out? Something hangs out and I don't know why. I really don't know why, because that's perfect. Okay, so once it leaves the body, it should have 2. Yeah, it has to. What? Oh, it's probably yeah, okay. We don't talk about that. So we pretty much should have 2 on this side. So we should have 2 blocks on this side and 3 on that side. Okay. So we have that. And then we got yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna expand that like that. Okay. I definitely cannot wait for tomorrow. Because once we get this thing up and flying, I mean, this is going to be the best plane ever, I feel like. But, why is this, oh wait, this isn't connected at all. So this is going to suck. I didn't even put, pivot in. So fun when you're brain does not function because it's so late. You're starving. It's 1:11 a.m. and you're over here building planes instead of eating. So I say we finish this body, and then I'm gonna go get some food and go to bed. Cause, y'all, I have been doing this since I have been streaming pretty much. So I've done 2 already. I have been streaming since 10. 4 hours of just sitting here. Well, 3 hours, but well, actually, was it 10 or 9? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so that's going to go like that, pretty much, okay. Yeah, but I've been sitting here for at least like 4 hours, probably. I know, that much. No. No. And then we're gonna slide it into here. Okay. That should technically work. Now all we gotta do is connect them, which none of them are connected actually. Because, you wanna know why? We took the throttles out. So now the only thing we have to do is build this, and we are literally golden. Which can be debatable on being easy. First things first, let's save this, because look at the difference from when we last saved. Confirm. Okay, save, and then we're gonna spawn this. And it's still spinning. Why do you still spin? What urges you to spin so much? So I got an idea. Why don't we take all the top off again, pretty much, and we just see if it spins then. And if it does, I feel like it probably is going to be here. That's probably why it spins. So let's just try it. No, it's still spinning. Okay. I thought I actually just called it all right there. Was it this? Was it any of this? I don't know. I'm pretty much kind of like giant boxes out just to see if I can catch anything changing. Like, let's cut that out. Let's cut that out. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't change, then I don't know what to do. We really don't need you, but we support you being here. Well, we don't support. We're glad you're here for support, even though I don't think you're really helping. No offense, buddy, but I really don't think you're helping at all. There. I mean, it's not the best, because obviously I wasn't really trying to get rid of all these blocks, but I just want to make sure it's not any of these little blocks. Okay. If this does not work, and it still spins, oh my goodness. What just fell? What? So there is something somewhere that just falls, like when I spawn it in. Oh, it's you two. Okay. Okay, well, that's still not the problem. Wow. I have no clue what makes it spin. I really don't. It has to be this. Come on. The culprit has been caught. Okay, so pretty much what I might do is just that. So you see what I did there? This might work. I am putting a might in this because I don't quite know if it will all like 100% work. So pretty much we can just put all this body back on that we have ripped off just to catch the culprit of the spinning bomber, which we don't need a spinning bomber. Let's all be real here. Who wants the bomber to spin when you're flying it? It's not a heli bomber. It's not supposed to spin and fly like that. No. It's supposed to be efficient and stuff. Yeah, it's just, you get the point. It's not supposed to do that. It ain't built like that. Okay. Oh crap, we took that out. Okay. It's right there. Not too hard to find. Okay. Now let's spawn. Don't spin. Look at that. See that one little block? Where is it? That's all it took, was that one little block to make it spin. Are we spinning again? No, we're not. Okay. Let's go. Maybe when I'm on it. A little bit. I don't know, maybe not. I really can't tell. But yeah, look at this. This is crazy. Okay, so now we just have to finish the cockpit and then we can call it a day. We can call it a stream. Wow, we can call it a build. Actually, not entirely. Hold up. We gotta do this too. We gotta do the underneath part. Okay, a part of me questions why I should try to even do this. So that would slant up. So in this case, I don't think we would really have to worry about any of this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go down that way. Like that, and then we're gonna spin, 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 like that. Okay, and then, okay, we can't really do you like that. But yeah, we pretty much get the point. So, and then we're gonna spin you. Well, actually, we didn't have to spin you at all. Okay. Gotta spin you though. Okay. Actually, no, we can't do that. Okay, we can do it like, oh, well, we can't do that either. There we go. Okay, let's put that like that. Well, quite now. Yeah, I think that's the right way. Okay, that should be the whole bottom. Nope, we got a little bit more. Okay, so technically, I feel like we might want to put this like that. Wait, no, undo. Okay, so we're gonna spawn. I hope. Cross your fingers. We're gonna hope this does not spin. Well, we're gonna hope this does not spin, okay? Save. Under B2. Cha-ching. Spawn. Oh my goodness, we just built the body of a B2 almost. We got a little bit of room. Actually, I don't know. Would you even call that room? I don't know. I can't really tell. It's like, it doesn't even look like there's room there. Looks like it goes in, but there's nothing there, pretty much. Other than here. And you can, like, kind of peek in and all that, but kind of gives it, like, a stealth armor vibe, almost. Okay, so, oh my goodness, we're getting close. Here's the tricky-ish part, I guess you could say. I don't know how I want this to look. I really don't. I really think I want to do like this, pretty much. Okay. No, don't do that. I think we might want to keep it like that a little bit, maybe, possibly. No, you can just do that. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, send that down that way, and then boom. So, okay. Now what we want to do is send this up. Okay, so what windows do we want to use? We need to make these look good. Don't really want to use that. I feel like that's a little too big. That's definitely not the kind we want to use. Hold up, we're gonna just build this like that. Just so, you know, we can get like a good place to put the windows. Okay, maybe, possibly. Hold up. I want to test this. I'm putting this to the actual test. Can I just build that? Ooh, I could. I don't know. We're gonna leave it like that. Oof, okay. Got me a little bit on the nervous side there for a second. I was like, okay, I don't know if I want to keep it like this. I don't know. Okay. Hoping this works. Okay. So what we're gonna do is send this down this way like that. Okay. Probably gonna put a little. Oh wait, crap! I didn't realize I was gonna delete the whole thing. Gonna do that. No. Okay. So let's look at the picture again. So this is gonna start up pretty much way down here. It's gonna be like, oh my goodness, please. When do you not break my neck, pretty much? That's the real question. Okay. Let's go there. Okay. But just delete yourself. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna hope, actually, I don't know. I think that might just get pushed in together. I don't know. I'm hoping it will. Okay. And then over here. Don't we have like little. We could use this, you know. I don't know how that would look. Like these. Hold up. Did we just find something to outdo these real quick? Hold up. This might absolutely obliterate for this. Hold up. So what we want to do... Oh, no. Game, I am tired and I want to go to freaking sleep. And you over here playing around. Like it's, I don't even know. Too early. Well, it is too early. It's too early for me to be awake right now. I want to sleep. I can barely keep my eyes open. This plane is being mean. I don't know if I like this plane anymore. It is holding me hostage, it feels like. And, yeah. Anyway, let's put that there. So I can no longer really say I like night streams because they take really long. Pretty much. Wow, that looks good. And then we pretty much can just put that right over the top. Wow. I like how that looks. Definitely. That's cool how that came out. Okay. So what we're gonna do is pretty much just, I don't even know. Probably leave it up like that for now. Don't quite know what I want to do with it. Oof. Okay. Got to stick the little slant in there. Okay. It might work. I don't know. Okay, so what we want to do... I'm trying to think if there's like a way for me to keep this going straight. Well, technically there is, like that, and then just... Okay, that could work. I don't know what to do here though. So I'm just gonna like fill that in like that, fill this in like that, and just put those down. Well, these down, whatever you want to call them. Like that. I don't know, I think that extends out a little bit too much. No, I mean, I think that extends out way too much. For just like a thing like that. Like maybe like that, maybe. I mean, that's good for me, I guess. I just don't get why it's like... Okay, I kinda do get it. Wait, hold up. It's like one block taller, really. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna, flatten it out, probably, I don't know. Because we need this to be a little bit taller, actually. I mean, it's supposed to close in down at the back, so we're gonna just make it close in there, pretty much. And then make it, like... I don't even know, because I don't even know what to do now. Oof, okay. Pretty much just expand that. So that's built into this, which we don't really want. We want that to pretty much go into that. And then we want this to go, stay built into this. Okay, let's put that there. Okay. Okay, let's put that there. Okay. What? When will we be in line with that? I have no clue. I'm just gonna keep on going till I am. When we do that, we can pretty much wrap this up, because the body is probably gonna be one of the longest ones. I'm not gonna lie. It most likely will be the longest one. Clearly, it already has been the longest one, because there's no way it hasn't. I mean, if this isn't gonna be the longest part of the video, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Kinda think I want to leave that one. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then pretty much what we do from here on out is just expand that. Oh wait, yeah, like that. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. What? No. Don't do that. Like, well, do that, and then... I don't know. I almost want to send it to here, but then, like, I guess we could keep it straight in there. I don't know. But I know that looks pretty cool. Okay. So if we hit spawn, look at that. I mean, that looks pretty sick. It is kind of hard to see and make it out. So for the thumbnail, I'm probably going to put lighting in just for the thumbnail. But look at this. I mean, this looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. For my first time learning how to bend stuff, I think this is a good way to start off. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I want to put a little light in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, how am I gonna put light in here? That's just gonna be a pain. Well, technically, I don't really want to put 2, but I guess I'm gonna have to put 2. So, I'm gonna put 2 like right there. Light. Okay. There we go. Okay. Button. I don't think we have one, so what I'm gonna do is just put a temporary button down. Yep. And that button will turn these on just for the thumbnail. Oh my goodness. I feel free almost. Let's save this, please. Yes. Save this. Oof, okay. So, look at that, bro. That thing looks sick, okay? Okay, let's spawn it. Look at that. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Can you stand in here? You cannot stand in here, so we might have to make it a little bit thicker, I guess you could say. So if it's raining, we're probably gonna have to make it look like it's probably gonna have to collide a little bit, especially over here. We're gonna have to make it look. Yeah. So hope I got a few more things I want to get done. So, just so this looks the best as it can get, I want to grab you and put you like that. I feel like that should help. And then for you, I feel like I don't even know what. Honestly, anything could work for this one right here. But I don't really know. Do I really want to? I don't know. Do we really want to like put stuff in here like that? I guess like that. Okay. Put that there. And we're gonna spawn that. Okay, luckily it's not gonna spin. Look at that, that looks a little bit nicer. Okay, and then back here we're probably gonna also do a little bit of fixing on. Okay. Oh my goodness. So this area is gonna need a little bit of fixing. I know. That was nowhere close to what I wanted you to do, because I wanted you to connect that to the middle so it wouldn't bend at all, in general. Like that. Okay, I hope this looks good. Okay, it's not spinning. Let's see. No gap. Wow. Let's see what it looks like. Wow, that looks cool. Then with the lights. You can see a bit the engine in here. but that's really it. I feel like we should make it a little bit taller, but I don't know how. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, how to make this taller. Because this is pretty much the max height it can go. Technically, I could put another thing in to make it a little bit taller. But then I'll have to do that, and then that, and then that, and then it would be a lot of stuff. So what I could do, I'm willing to do it. Just to finish off the video, you know? Don't do that, actually. Just... Okay. Okay, like, there. Stretch it all the way across to there. Extend it up to there. And then put it up on. Okay, one thing I want to do, actually, I forgot to do this, is undo that, actually. I don't know, actually, so we could paste, we'll cut and move this, and then, wow, this is a pain. It's literally 2 a.m. and I'm still working on this thing. Holy cow, I can't even express how hard I'm trying to keep myself right now. I'm trying to, like, talk as much as possible. Whew, okay. Push it up by 1. Oh gosh. Okay. Oof. I don't know what to do here. Okay. Okay, I'll put that there, okay. I have a slim feeling that this might be almost the end of this whole stuff thing. I don't really know. This whole thing, I'm gonna hope. This whole little body piece. This whole body, actually. If it was just like one part of the body, I mean, if I got put all the way back where I started right now, I would quit. I would just be like, okay, nope, saving it for tomorrow, because there ain't no way you're gonna catch me staying awake much longer than I'm pushing myself right now. Okay, undo. Okay. That's not gonna bend. Okay. Gonna whip you out of there. Okay, boom. Speaking of, we're gonna merge you with you, merge you with you, merge, well, you're not gonna be like that. You're gonna be like that and that. Then we're gonna merge you with you and you with you. And you're gonna merge with that. Boom. Okay. Okay. One thing I really want to do is pretty much just move you, turn you into that. and then put a very similar design down here, like that. See that? And then we're gonna just pretty much go in there. Okay. Okay. Let's put that there. Okay. This here. Okay. And then oh my goodness. We're so close. No. Nope. Incorrect. Very much incorrect. Good thing that's like that, okay. Oh, did I really just connect this whole thing? Hold up. When did I do that? How far back was that? Oh, goodness. So it's back here. So I want to merge you with you. You with you. I don't want to merge you with that. Okay, so in that case, it's not too bad, I don't think. I don't really know. I may have just reset a bunch of stuff that I had done. But I don't care. That was going to be really bad if I didn't do that. Okay. No, undo. Why do you gotta keep doing this to me? Just please. There ain't no way I'm just gonna stay here much longer. I will literally end the stream without finishing the body, if I have to. Okay. No, I think we pretty much got all that done. Well, that's one thing I didn't get to do. Okay. Well, I didn't get to do. I did do, but I didn't. That didn't save. That's what I meant to say. I know I did this. I literally just recently did it, but yeah, it didn't save that part. That's what I was wondering about. I was like, what did it not, and what did it save? Okay, so I really hope you can stand in this now. Yes, you can. I mean, not most comfortably, really. But, hey, you can. Okay, so that is the body. Holy cow. Never did I think that a B2 would have taken this long to build. Holy cow. I mean, like, if anyone says, oh, if future me comes to me and just says, like, oh, guess what, I wanted to tell you this, but, the next thing is gonna take even longer, I'ma literally pass out. There's just no way. You know, it's funny, I always thought this was merged. This was merged with that. Apparently not. So I'm probably gonna merge that with that. Because that would genuinely make sense, I feel like. So now let's spawn the vehicle. Would that change anything? Nope. Okay. So what we're gonna do is go to save. We're gonna go to this. I'm gonna go check. Whew. We did it. And that is the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And I am going to sleep. Good night.